sometimes feel like you're in a complex chess match in your relationships, with someone else having control over the pieces on the board? Before we proceed, remember that manipulation knows no gender, and today's focus isn't on painting every woman with the same brush. It's about educating, understanding, and arming oneself against tactics that anyone, irrespective of gender, might employ. Ready for deep understanding? Let's uncover these 6 dark manipulation tactics some women might use to control you. Number 1. Playing the victim card. Do you often get blamed for something when all you've done is offer a helping hand or try to communicate? A classic tactic in the manipulator's playbook is the perpetual victim role. By always appearing as the downtrodden or wrong party, a manipulator can make you feel guilty, even when you shouldn't. This tactic diverts attention, avoids responsibility, or gains sympathy amid the intricate web of human interactions. Donning the victim's cloak is a particularly masterful and deceptive strategy. This tactic, often employed with uncanny precision, involves an individual meticulously crafting their narrative, wherein they perpetually occupy the role of the wronged, regardless of the situation's actual dynamics. This carefully spun portrayal does more than garner immediate sympathy. It serves as a smokescreen, subtly absolving them of any accountability and placing undue burdens of guilt or obligation on those around them. Over time, this consistent self-victimization manipulates perceptions, causing onlookers and even the accused, culprits, to question their actions, beliefs, and memories, ultimately tilting the relational power dynamics in favor of the so-called victim, while masking the true nature of their manipulative maneuvers. It's an entangling web of blame. But speaking of entanglements, the next one is a maze of words. Number 2, gaslighting. Are you questioning your reality or sanity after a conversation? Gaslighting is a psychological manipulation tactic where the manipulator sows seeds of doubt, making you question your memory, judgment, or even sanity. Statements like, "You're too sensitive," or "You're remembering it wrong," are classic gaslighting remarks. Over time, this erodes confidence and self-trust, making you more reliant on the manipulator. Delving deeper into the shadowy realms of psychological manipulation, gaslighting emerges as a sinister tactic, deviously subtle yet profoundly damaging. This strategy involves an individual systematically casting doubt on others' perception of reality, leading them to question their memories, judgments, and, in extreme cases, their sanity. By trivializing feelings, refuting facts, or blatantly denying actions, the gaslighter sows confusion, creating an environment where the victim becomes increasingly dependent on the gaslighter's version of reality. The repercussions are profound: eroded self-confidence, impaired decision-making, and overwhelming isolation. This tactic is not just about gaining the upper hand in disagreements. It's a long-term play aimed at undermining a person's sense of self, culminating in a skewed power dynamic where the gaslighter reigns supreme and the victim is emotionally captive. Number 3, silent treatment. Silence, they say, is golden. But what if it becomes a weapon? Giving the cold, shoulder, or silent treatment is a passive-aggressive tactic to punish, gain control, or avoid confrontation. It's a means to exert power by creating an emotional vacuum, making the recipient feel anxious, desperate for resolution, or even willing to appease at any cost. From chilling silence to another icy strategy we have. Number 4, jealousy as a tool. Have you ever been made to feel guilty for innocent interactions or friendships? Stoking the flames of jealousy can be a deliberate ploy. By constantly suggesting infidelity or playing the jealousy card, a manipulator can keep you on edge, constantly seeking validation or trying to prove your loyalty, effectively diverting you from their actions. Would a secure partner try to isolate you from other women? Does jealousy signify love here, or insecurity? Could her motives be rooted in controlling your behavior? Rather than over-reassure her, set boundaries against unreasonable demands, like cutting off friends. The right woman uplifts your life by empowering friendships that fulfill you, even with the opposite sex. A partner using jealousy as leverage reveals darker motives. With self-awareness, you can defuse mind games and coax the roots of jealousy into openness. But first, you must discern authentic care versus controlling tactics. Number 5, emotional blackmail. Are you cornered with statements like, "If you loved me, you would"? Emotional blackmail is manipulation dressed as concern or love. Using guilt or obligation, a manipulator might push for specific actions, decisions, or concessions. This tactic capitalizes on a person's goodwill, love, or fear, turning emotions against them. This is a manipulation tactic at its core, making you feel like you're harming them by making choices to support your goals and fulfillment. Even if you reassure them of your loyalty and promise to keep the relationship going, they react emotionally as if you're already gone, punishing you in advance. In a healthy relationship, a partner would discuss concerns calmly, not resort to ultimatums and emotional warfare. They would aim to support your growth, even if it required some inconvenience. Manipulative blackmail reveals insecurity and control issues in the blackmailer, not anything that you've done wrong. With self-awareness, you can move the dynamic towards genuine intimacy, away from harmful control agendas. As we navigate this emotional minefield, another tactic emerges. Number 6, negative reinforcements and backhanded compliments. Has a compliment you've ever got felt more like a slap? Backhanded compliments or subtly derogatory remarks are weapons of choice for some manipulators. By framing criticism as praise, they can lower your self-esteem while appearing innocent. Comments like, "You're so brave for wearing that," can be more damaging than direct criticism. A supportive partner can discuss improvements, but they choose the right time and do so gently. Tactless or frequent critiquing reveals manipulation, not genuine caring. Don't accept meanness. Dress it up as telling it like it is. The way forward is setting boundaries against unsolicited negging. Communicate how their delivery makes you feel, and that you won't tolerate offhand criticisms or cruel jokes, even if well-intentioned. Model positive communication yourself. Understanding these strategies is not about initiating a gender conflict or making broad generalizations. Instead, it's about cultivating healthy relationships rooted in mutual respect and sincere bonds. Remain vigilant, trust your intuition, and make mental and emotional well-being a priority. Let authenticity and genuine connections take center stage, while manipulation plays a supporting role. Please share your thoughts, personal experiences, and tactics for countering manipulation in the comments below. Together, we can bring these hidden tactics into the light. Until our next encounter, may your journey be guided by wisdom and authenticity, allowing you to shine as the protagonist in your own narrative. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe to the channel for more related contents.